Sorry, was I on mute? Hello, sorry. I just was talking for ages and you all heard nothing about that. So this is my second crash today since installing my new graphics driver and my new RAM. I didn't have any crashes after doing the graphics driver, but the RAM I have. So this is the second one. I've checked everything. The system performance, everything is telling me that everything is okay. So I'm not exactly sure why. So apologies. I will have to get to the bottom of it, but just the lovely life of, you know, oh, can you hear me now? Because I was having some issues with my primary. Now I can't even select this game to I don't. Oh, you can hear. Yeah, okay. I need to drop it and restart it. Here now, I can hear. Okay, great, fantastic. So apologies, but I can't get back into this. I think I have to what can I do? Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, bugger, I missed the end of it. Okay, I'm going to have to replay that because I want to see what happens.
We put word out that Tovan's sister is still missing. I'll let you know if we hear anything. Keep talking to Charva. It's clear now she's playing some sort of game, but we can get ahead of this if you and Tovan keep her distracted. Anything that will give us an upper hand with the Tal Shar will help our cause. Time is short. What do you need of me?
Okay, that's fucking annoying. All right, so
if you want proof, then I'll provide it. I'm transmitting several classified Tal Shiar files to your ship now. Read through them, analyze them yourself, and then you'll see the truth. Ditan and his kind are terrorists and a threat to the survival of the Romulan people.
Apologies,
After that,
everyone.
I hope you'll reconsider your options. The Tal Shiar are trying to help the Romulan
very
people,
frustrating
and
when
you
the
should be
hardware.
Fighting for us. We've been fighting
never had
for
an
you
issue
all
with
this
it,
time.
so the only thing that's changed is the new installed RAM. So I'm gonna have to get it looked at. All right, let's share it. Now, Sashi and Monk, I haven't played this yet, so if we can not rush through it, that would be awesome. So I'd love to actually just like read all the story arc, etc. Yeah, it's kicking your butt too. I know, right? It's not the game though. It's my PC. Like my whole PC. It's the second time it's shut down. So I'm actually keen to. Yeah, I'm just gonna like monitor the system as I'm playing. But yeah, I don't want to rush through. So no, thank you, because I when I play by myself, I just go pretty slowly. Like I'm pretty chill and just like read everything, listen to it. But when I play with others, I feel like I have to rush through and skip things. So yeah, that'd be awesome. But I just feel like this is the last bit of the. Oh, it's the second last bit. So yeah, I don't want to miss it. Alrighty. Right, we need to go to. Did I share it with you? Did you get it? I shared it. Yeah. Okay, so Read. I'm transmitting several to your ship now. Read through them, analyze them yourself, and then you'll see the truth. Cipher touch. Access library files in your ship's ready room. Okay, I know how to do this. Visit Starship Bridge. Okay. I haven't seen the inside of my bridge, so this will be interesting. Montgomery Scott. I was actually wearing a t-shirt today. Oh, no worries, Mike. Not necessarily talking about that, just more when we play the next few missions. So, no. In here. No. This is my ready room. I've never been here before. I don't know where my ready room is. Oh, this is nice. This library files. Here we go. Penetrating. Aimed at Romulan militia targets. Okay. Not reading all that. Okay. Intuiting. Okay. Do everything. Oh my god, gosh. That's the first one. No? What? Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed that one. Okay. No. Hey. I'll actually read this. Ah!
Captain, we're getting two different stories here. One from Charva, and one from these documents.
Taught me is lost to
Analysis
Federation
of the
rumbling.
files shows that either Charva is trying deliberately
I
to
am
mislead
holding
us,
back, got it.
or that she's being misled herself. Since she seems to
Romulan
firmly
ship
believe what
bridges are
she's
the
telling
same.
us,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not
I didn't
completely
change mine
comfortable
either.
disregarding her information out of hand. I recommend that we speak to Commander Tal Mera on Drozana Station. She has contacts in the intelligence community that we don't. She should be able to either confirm or deny our findings.
Okay. So go to just okay, so I need to leave ship interior. God, remember when I was first trying to work this out? So go to Drozana Station in the Beta Quadrant. You could equip a cool cape. Oh, yeah. Now, do I have to go somewhere to do that, or can I do that from my ship? Where can I do that? Do I have to... Can I do that at Drozana Station? Taylor only. Okay. So... where are we? We're in beta. So how would I go New Romulus? I want to go there. There. Where's it? Drozana has a Taylor. Okay, so if I go there, I can do it there. Alright, let's do that. I wasn't sure. You know, sometimes you go into a system and then it like sucks you in to the mission, so you can't actually... A D7 or... This is a bird on the bottom. Okay. I do need to go to Deep Space Nine. I'm just monitoring my my GPU performance. CPU utilization, GPU utilization. Yeah, I'm just monitoring it at the moment. Just to see if there's anything there that I need to be mindful of.
Welcome to Drozana. Your...
Why did the game make me relive the last mission? Oh no, you had to do it. You have to do it again. The one we just did. Do you need us to come back and do it with you? See where we're going here. Ah, Taylor. Okay, cool. So I got out here, like a homing pigeon to Monk. Okay. More. More outfit slots. Hey, give me more outfit slots. Great. Oh. That's cool. And then Back. Hola? No. Yeah. You did say up here one of these. So even trans off out. Oh my gosh, we're all having issues. So annoying. Graded. Vice Admiral. Right. Is it that? If I go body. No, it's not that. Uniform. It's not in here. It's like it's a funny where you have to get the right combination. Dual shoulders. Ah. Dual. Here we go. Ah. There's lots of different ones. Hang on, let's view them from the back. I see now. Dual shoulders. Here we go. Ready? None. Whoa. Let's try them all on. Admiral. Okay. Admiral Slim. Captain. Fleet Admiral. Fleet Admiral Slim. Right. Rear Admiral. Okay. Okay. And then some color. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. And then none. Okay. And then wrist. Get this. Let's go up here. That blue color. Hang on. That blue. And then, oh no, wrong one. Then nice. That. Was that one? No. That one? That. Yep. Oh yeah. That looks sick. What's that one? I've already done that one. And then I got this thing down. Where's that belt thing? Okay, hang on. Oh, whoa. I need to fix that. Okay, hang on. Let's do lower. Do that. Sure. Yes. Yep. And then nah, that. 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 Oh. Or the darker. Sick. Or we'll go Yeah, that looks good because that contrasts a bit better. Freaking awesome. And then what's happening down here? Belt. We need to fix. Yeah, that looks good. Yes. Nice. Okay. Boom. This. Ah, that's that. That. Okay. Purchase. And then where? What do you reckon? Yay! Yeah, okay. Yay! What do you think? All right. What's that? All right, so person running around. You can't log in. Traffic is too high. I think. Oh no, Sochi. Oh, I know. Hang on. Let's modify. No, not that one. No, back. Cancel. One. Modify. Yeah. Yay! Everyone's a winner. All right. I can see Monk in here, but I think he might be in the... Now, what do I need to do? Case officer, find Commander Talmara. Observation deck. Commander Talmara. No. Yeah. Oh, this way. This way.
Was there something you needed? Tal Shiar files. I'm sure there's a good story behind how you came into possession of these. Let's see what you have. What sort of information do you need? Personally, I'd regard anything given to you by a Tal Shiar operative with suspicion. They are masters of misinformation and misdirection. We can do that. Show me what you have and what parts of them are troubling you.
A Phoenix box if you haven't already. Oh, good point, Kevin. He gives Phoenix packs. Okay. I'll go back.
I've seen some interesting works of fiction, but nothing that compares to this. Deton and Lortrix working together? On a Riemann mining colony? I don't think so. Can you see Deton in a dilithium mine? And Lortrix was storing weapons for Deton? Why? There have to be better places we can stash supplies than in an enemy colony. And this section about Deton working with Klingons to target colonies for terrorist attacks is ridiculous. Neither Deton or the Empire would do such a thing. The Klingons may be warlike, but they won't engage a civilian target without a reason. I'm detecting that sections of the file have been altered. That's probably why it reads like a bad spy story. According to my records, Deton was in contact with the Klingon Empire, but he was talking to them about which colonies needed agricultural aid. And there were weapons on Chaltok, as you well know. But not only were they making weapons for the Hirogen, they were targeting Romulan militia targets, including the flotilla. Now, I didn't realize that Lortrix and Deton knew each other, but apparently they do. They interacted once during negotiations during a workers' strike at a Riemann mining facility. It's funny how people from such different worlds and outlooks can interact. Deton was talking to the Klingon Empire about colonies near our borders, but it wasn't to target them for attack. It was to discern which ones had the greatest need for agricultural assistance. A lot of the newer colonies are having a rough time trying to establish themselves. Deton believes that the more prosperous colonies have a responsibility to help support others. That's why he was talking to the Empire. He was asking if they would be willing to assist as well. Unfortunately, once the rumor of terrorist attacks entered the mix, the High Council broke off aid talks. And I'm not surprised that Lortrix was aiming weapons at our targets, although I don't think he was doing so at the request of the Hirogen. The Tal Shiar has a way of getting into everything, and we know that they were monitoring that colony. A Tal Shiar operative could have manipulated Lortrix into aiming some of the weapons at Romulan Republic targets. If they were fired, then we'd lose big, and a neutral colony would be blamed for the attack. Also, I think it was a coincidence that Deton and Lortrix were acquainted. Lortrix once worked for the Riemann Mining Cooperative, but he wasn't exactly a model employee. In fact, he was one of the leaders of a strike that turned violent. The Riemanns brought in a group of negotiators to help end the crisis. Deton was one of the people they invited. He helped negotiate a settlement, and Lortrix was one of the representatives of the workers during those negotiations. I doubt they've ever spoken to one another again once the strike ended. I think the Tal Shiar are conducting quite an effective smear campaign against Deton and our movement. It's our responsibility to see through their deceptions. We can do that. I'm detecting several abnormalities in this file. It looks like portions of it have been altered. We should corroborate these reports in order to determine which facts are actually true and which are Tal Shiar fabrications.
Ooh,
Here's what we know and can confirm from our files. Deton did smuggle crates to Viranot before the attack on your colony, but they were carrying ship parts, not weapons. And he did more to help the colony without drawing excess attention. It was our group that helped your people get the water reclamation equipment they needed to support a healthy population. And yes, we spent a great deal of time and money gathering information about both the Federation and the Klingon Empire. But we're not planning an attack. Why would we? Instead, we're gathering all the intel we can about the political climates of both factions. Deton has been working with colony leaders for years, including the Maori and others at Viranot. However, since the Empress and the Tal Shiar often retaliate against people who are friendly to our movement, in the past, we've tried to keep those contacts as quiet as possible. Your colony had some talented engineers who were willing to help flotilla ships. Deton provided crates full of ship parts, smuggled from other friendly settlements. Your engineers repaired Allied ships who needed help. But Titan is a man of peace. I can't ever see him wanting to smuggle weapons, especially not to a civilian site. Of course, because the people at Virenot risked their safety to help our ships, Titan helped them in return. One of the ways the Tal Shiar keeps control over colony worlds is by denying or diverting needed supplies. Before the attack, Virenot's population had outgrown its water treatment capabilities. They tried to acquire another water filtration unit, but were blocked by lost shipments, denied paperwork, and other bureaucratic hassles. It could have meant disease and deprivation for your people. So the Maori reached out to Titan. He provided the water reclamation equipment Virenot needed, and even helped the colonists conceal it so it couldn't be damaged in a convenient accident. And yes, we do spend a great deal of time and effort gathering intel on both Starfleet and Klingon Empire, but we're not studying their defenses. We're learning about their political climates. Our relationships with the Klingons and Starfleet are still very fragile. They're being strengthened by people like you. But a shift in attitudes on the High Council or the Federation Council could mean disaster for us. The more we know about what's happening, the better we can react to it. I'm not saying that Titan is a complete innocent. None of us are.
The story's
The
deep.
political information could be used to sway decisions in our favor. The ship part and water reclamation equipment were smuggled illegally. But you have to look at the intent behind Titan's actions. He's trying to help people, not tear them down. We can do that. I didn't realize that the Tal Shiar had transferred prisoners to the Kinkuthanza system penal colony. Probably because there isn't a penal colony in the Kinkuthanza system. That's not the only discrepancy I'm detecting in this file. There's distinct signs of tampering. We need to figure out what they altered, and why. Here's what I know. Most Tal Shiar prisoners fall off the grid completely. We don't know where they're taken, or what's being done to them, and that troubles Titan a great deal. We have, however, heard of a Tal Shiar facility called Installation 18 that appears to be a holding facility. Some prisoners would likely be taken there. As far as I know, your friend's sister has never been in the Phoeban system, much less been captured there. We did lose a militia ship there a few weeks ago, and one of my agents, Sub-Commander Avron, is still in Tal Shiar custody. Avron was trying to steal supplies from a Tal Shiar convoy when he was captured. It was risky, but they had critical supplies we couldn't get any other way. We don't know what the Tal Shiar is doing with their prisoners, but a lot more people are missing than we can account for. We have, however, found several references to a place called Installation 18. We're still tracking down where this facility is and what they're doing there, but we know that prisoners are taken there for an unknown purpose. Rina Kev hasn't shown up on any of our lists of the missing, but I have found references to someone with that name being a crew member on a cargo transport. As far as I know, the ship she was working on has never been to the Phoeban system. But if your friend can't find her, I'd be concerned. The Tal Shiar has a nasty habit of making people disappear. We did lose a ship in the Phoeban system recently, a small scout vessel. Its commander was one of my agents, and we have confirmed that Sub-Commander Avron is being held in Tal Shiar custody. Sub-Commander Avron was there doing reconnaissance for me. Tal Shiar convoys pass through that region of space, and there was one convoy that had vital supplies we need. The plan was a long shot at best, but Avron knew the risks when he took the assignment. Now that Avron is in custody and the convoy has made it safely to its destination, all we can do is try to figure out how to soldier on without the components that were in those ships. Did Datan know about the plan to attack a Tal Shiar convoy? Yes. Does that make us criminals and terrorists? That's something you're going to have to decide for yourself. We can do that. Show me what you have and what parts of them are We're fighting for our independence and the future of the Romulan race. We're short on supplies and allies and beset by enemies that see nothing wrong with murder, torture, and kidnapping. And they call us the terrorists. We've had to make some difficult decisions. Some of them have led us down roads that none of us wanted to take. But nothing we've done is anything as terrible as what the Tal Shiar is accusing Datan of doing. There are no innocents in a war, and that includes Datan. At least his motivations are clear. And I can't see what the Tal Shiar has to gain by framing him for these crimes.
Captain, Charva's convinced that these files are genuine. She wouldn't be pushing us this hard otherwise. We need to sit down and show her the discrepancies we've discovered, preferably in front of a Tal Shiar computer, so we can open her eyes to the truth. If we contact her and say we're ready to join the Tal Shiar, but we need to discuss these files first, maybe she'll take us somewhere where we can prove to her that she's been lied to.
Good remembering,
There's a subspace communications hub in the lounge on Drozana Station's observation level that we can use to contact Charva.
Okay. Cool. Contact Charva from the Drozana Station. I need to do this thing. Not that guy. Not you. Yay! No? The other ferengi? Yeah. This delay, yeah. Grim. Got it. Oh, you look good. You got dancers. You like my outfit? Hey, you got a hood. That looks awesome. Oh, you're changing your outfits just as you stand there. Very impressive. How do you do that? Hey. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? Contact Charva from the Drozana Station. Drozana Station. Is this the Drozana Station? Oh. Contact.
I wasn't expecting to hear from you so soon. Are you ready to join the Tal Shiar? I take it that everything I provided checked out to your satisfaction? That's a fair request. The Tal Shiar maintains a clandestine network of satellites throughout the quadrant. There's a listening post that's part of this network in the Aja system. It's near your current position and off the trade routes, so we should be able to meet privately. It's also connected to the rest of the Tal Shiar network, so we can go over the data in detail. I'm glad you've seen the light. You're joining the right side.
Okay. Ask Commander Talmera about the...
Was there something you needed? It's remote and has little strategic value. If you're planning some shore leave after this is over, I'd suggest you go to Ryza instead. I can tell you, you're probably flying into a trap. The Tal Shiar invests a great deal of time and effort to spin a web of lies. They don't look favorably on people who try to expose them for what they are. If you're going to go, at least take some backup. That won't be too difficult. You've made a lot of friends. Send out a subspace burst if you need some assistance in the Aza system. They'll be waiting for your signal.
Okay. Meet Chavra in the Azra system. In the bed. Okay.
Welcome to Drozana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
No. No. Okay, meet Chavra in the... Some space shrimp on the space Barbie. I want a moopsy hoodie for reals. Why can't we buy them for reals? You know? Too much to ask? My dog has such big eye sockets that when she's asleep, her eyes aren't actually closed.
Captain, we're detecting another ship in the system. It's Charva's ship, the IRW Aethra. They're signaling to us that Charva has already beamed over to the listening post, and that you and I should join her. But they say only us. We can't take a full away team.
Oh yeah, I meant IRL, in real life. I just meant like in real life, like as in an actual moopsy hoodie in real life. Like a hoodie. But a moopsy hoodie. Don't tell me you wouldn't actually buy in real life a moopsy hoodie if it was available, because I don't know about you, but I would sell a left kidney for that. Oh, in that case, I don't know. Imagine playing Star Trek Online in your moopsy hoodie in winter. That'd be so
hope we're able to make Charva see reason. She doesn't seem willing to accept that Tal Shiar is at the root of many of the problems of the Romulan people. It's not going to be easy to convince her.
I am so glad to hear that you are considering my offer of joining the Tal Shiar. They offer safety and stability to all Romulans. You will not regret your decision. I cannot blame you for wanting to do your due diligence. Seeing as you are about to join our ranks, I do not think the Tal Shiar would mind if we took a look at some of the intelligence files used to generate the reports I gave you. Just do not tell any of my superiors that we did this. You do not have clearance yet.
People have made them. People are clever, aren't they? Moopsy on it for sale, but not like the game style. Monkey, you coming onto the ship? Because I don't want to kind of progress too far with that, and I don't want to ruin the sequencing for you. Or onto the station? A bit weird that it didn't actually beam us both over. Or are you on your own? Like it's taking you onto a different instance.
This cannot be right. It appears as if some of the information that was included in the report I gave you does not line up with what is here. Several of the facts have been changed either here or in the report, and the results skew any conclusions that could be drawn.
Okay. We're just talking to her.
But I thought, these recordings don't line up with the report either. What's going on here? Who could have tampered with this evidence? Has this file been tampered with? This is the same story as the others. This evidence doesn't match the report I shared with you. You knew about this, didn't you? That's why you had me look at these files. Did you alter this data to make me look bad? Are you trying to sabotage my career with the Tal Shiar?
We were sent here by Commander Morris to take you into custody. You are accused of undermining the Romulan Empire and crimes unbefitting of a Romulan. Tovan Kev, you are accused of aiding a known fugitive and conspiring against the Tal Shiar. Charva, you are relieved of command of your ship, pending the outcome of a court-martial. If you're lucky, that's all that will happen to you for betraying the Tal Shiar.
We need to get out of here and return to our ship before the Tal Shiar...
to the wrong
I've
queue.
been informed by
No,
my Tal
it's a sweet,
Shiar
innocent
superiors that you and Charva are now to be considered enemies of the state. My orders are to apprehend you, alive if possible, but dead will work almost as well. Surrender, and I will be merciful to your crew. Resist, and let their deaths be on your head.
Alright, here we go. Thick.
If you insist, how about a fleet of Tal Shiar warships? Will that convince you to surrender? Think of your crew. Spare them the pain and suffering this meaningless gesture will cause.
Ah, signaling the queue. The something. I got in the thick of that, didn't I?
Sub-Commander Nadell is commanding the RRW Daewoo. She has requested we transport Charva aboard so she can be taken to the proper authorities.
Welcome aboard. Is this the Tal Shiar prisoner?
Yes, this is Shava.
This way, please. I'll leave you to it.
No. They're doing what they can for our people. I was the one who failed to live up to their expectations. And you were the one who steered me wrong.
No
just
worries,
like
Mum.
Datan has done to you.
Have a wonderful rest. We'll slow walk
Captain,
away.
Charva was a close friend, and we couldn't even convince her of our cause. We need to find something substantial to expose the Tal Shiar. Charva's alive, but I expect she's going to face a lot of questions from intelligence. But if we couldn't change her mind, what'll it take to convince the Romulan people? How do we gather the proof we need? For now, we've done all we can. I recommend we leave the system before any Tal Shiar reinforcements arrive.
Poor deluded Tal Shiar lady.
You've done commendable work exposing the duplicitous nature of the Tal Shiar, but there is still more work to be done in order to actually discover what they have been up to. It's a shame that Charva is resisting our efforts to turn her to our cause. Perhaps with enough time, she'll see the Tal Shiar for the traitors to the Romulan people that they really are. In any event, you are proving to be a formidable addition to this fleet. Time is short. What do you need of me?
Okay.
It looks like you're about to be moving up in the galaxy. Based on your new familiarity with Tal Shiar operatives and their less-than-savory techniques, I passed your personnel file off to Republic Intelligence. I believe you've already met Commander Talmera. She'll be handling your work with them. Intelligence is very interested in your recent encounter with Charva. They think you're ready for some more clandestine assignments.
Time is short. What do you need of me?
Eve did nothing wrong. You know, I haven't checked in a while. Okay, meet with Commander and Drozar's. Okay. That one. Go to the station. Got to look at my CPU.
Welcome to Drozana.
Welcome to Drozana. I'm sorry, but you like right where my feet should go. No, I woke you up. So mean. Mean to be mean. It's not on purpose. Meet with Commander Talmera.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Can't you see I'm busy?
Was there something you needed? I've been reviewing your personnel files. You've had quite the interesting career, haven't you? Tell me about the time you've spent with Charva, and what you learned about the Tal Shiar. If you're willing, we can use the information you learned from Charva, as well as intel we've gathered in other operations, to help you infiltrate the Tal Shiar. You'd learn their secrets from the inside. I've been informed through some covert channels that someone wants to talk to you.
I can do it.
Next to the Dabo
totally
table,
do it.
you will find a ferengi looking around nervously. Approach him and say, "Think this wheel is rigged?" If he responds with, "Only if it still has factory settings," you'll know you've found the right person.
Only
Good
if
luck.
it still has
And
factory
let me know
settings.
if I can help.
Okay.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Only if it still has factory settings. There is a package for you. Look behind the plant near the bar in the back of this room. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get it!
Okay.
I am Franklin Drake, and I represent an organization with goals in line with yours. You have proven yourself useful so far, but there is so much more you can do. If you speak with my associate in the lounge area of Drozana Station, you will be patched directly through to me. Do not keep me waiting.
Okay. Intelligence representative. So yeah, let me just check.
Place this device in your ear and act as though you're speaking with me. Patching you through to Drake now.
We've been working on getting someone inside the Tal Shiar. Before we start filling you in on our plans, tell me why you want to do this. I've heard you were in Veronat. Nasty business. Easy to build a vendetta from something like that. A person in your situation might have some pent-up rage, emotions that could overwhelm you in a critical moment. I don't have time to waste on someone with a grudge. Good enough. This information may prove useful to the Romulan Republic. I'm willing to pass it along in the hope of having the favor repaid in the future. We'll be ready to act when you are.
The information is valid, and our allies seem eager to assist. Still, I worry about what type of favor they will ask of us in the future. Nevertheless, we're going to use this opportunity to try to insert you into the Tal Shiar. You'll pose as someone who wants to join them, gain their trust, and then use that to infiltrate their operations. To help sell your story, our allies in Starfleet have agreed to launch a staged attack on a known Tal Shiar base. You'll use this attack to get inside their organization. Take these patterns for replicating Tal Shiar uniforms. You might want to dress the part. Was there something you needed?
Okay.
You've proven that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. That is an important quality in someone that is about to sneak into the very heart of the Tal Shiar disguised as one of their own. I have sensitive information that is not safe to transmit over subspace. Please rendezvous with me on Drozana Station in the Beta Quadrant. Was there something you needed?
Okay. You're in the on Drozana Station.
Was there something you needed? You've proven yourself to be capable in a difficult situation, and that's not praise I give lightly. The business with Charva was a bit messy, but you didn't get caught in her lies. That shows you have a clear head. If you're ready, we can launch our operation to infiltrate the Tal Shiar and bring back its secrets. You've already caught the attention of people in the Tal Shiar. Now we need to convince them that you're ready to switch sides. In their minds, you're already a traitor. It won't be hard for them to believe that you're ready to betray Detan as well. Take this isolinear chip. It has your new identity, background, and credentials. It also outlines our plan for this first operation and includes the plans for some special tools you may need. In short, you're going to warn the Tal Shiar base in the Unroth system of a pending Federation attack and assist them in fighting off the Force. In the confusion, you'll have an opportunity to plant some of the data packets on the chip in the Tal Shiar network. The information on them will help sell your story. Good luck.
Thank you. Go to the Unroth. Hi, Paul. No storage bins of self-sealing stem bolts in the corners, partitioned by glass. Really yet attractive storage space. Storage bins of self-sealing. I want to see that. And before we go, I want to see the stem bolts.
Welcome to Drozana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for...
Just quickly. These things. I was so excited. I thought there was a secret self-sealing stem bolts thing in the corner.
Welcome to Drozana. You're clear.
The reverse ratcheting routers. Alright, so go to the unrocked system. How do I? It was a test to see if you were worthy as an intelligence agent. The queen of the spy scene. I'm just completely gullible. Be a terrible spy. When you're ready. Stuck on 41%. Okay. Ah, hang on. I think you're jumping off, aren't you, Monk? I've just disbanded the team. Hope that's okay. Just in case it messes with the levels. I am not a PvP person, so I
The system is under the control of the Romulan Star
I'm not
Empire.
particularly interested
Leave
in
immediately
upgraders.
or we will open fire. This is your own. Who is this? How do you have that access code? Nonsense. We haven't had any indication of an enemy fleet in this sector. Sensors are completely clear of any intruders. Except you.
Target's shields have failed. Rear shields failing. Right shield
Thank you. Thanks, Paul. Ow. God damn it. Stupid. Do that. It's not the time for that. Which ones have I... Oh, which ones have I not done?
Ship is under attack. 4 shields failing.
I don't know which ones I've done and which ones I haven't done. Oh, there we go. This one. Go away. Right, if the Federation stopped killing me. One's been done. That one's been done. Oh, yep, this one. For fuck's sake. Let's do it. This might be. assume maybe the middle one? Drive by. Oh, there we go.
It seems we're doubly fortunate. Indeed. We were able to acquire some of the attackers from the Starfleet ships. They are being held in our brig. I'm sure the interrogation will be fruitful.
Now, I'm not in Tal Shiar outfit, am I meant to be? We'll find out the hard way.
Your weapons have been specially modified for this mission. When fired, they'll emit a tight band transporter beam along with a holographic effect that'll make it appear your target has been disintegrated. If you can arrange a situation where you'll shoot a hostage, that person will be transported to our sickbay. These are your only weapons, and if the Tal Shiar get a chance to examine them, they will see through the ruse. Also, a distraction or two could be very helpful. Drake's provided a few things that could work. Keep your eye out for places where you can use them.
Now, am I meant to be in... I'm not in Tal Shiar gear. Anyway. What about now?
Don't shoot. I'm Sub-Commander Kimmich, and I am your ally. I believe in Detan's movement, and I wish to help in whatever way I can. Now I work inside the Tal Shiar, in concert with Starfleet, and a most unusual group of intelligence officers.
For those of you who are watching who haven't already, if it's something you'd like to do, please feel free to subscribe. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting ever so close. We've got a lovely little community of people, and yeah, it's pretty exciting.
You must hurry. I've seen what happens to those left to the tender mercies of the Tal Shiar. The security sub-commander's office is just down the hall and to the right.
Oh, hang on. Did I miss I didn't miss some bomb things, did I? The one, the two.
I tried to stall the security sub-commander, but he's on his way to his office. Get out of there now. The cover identity you were provided outranks the security sub-commander. If you claim the right to interrogate the prisoner alone, he will back down. Few stand up to the Tal Shiar and live. A successful ruse might save you, and the prisoner. Hurry and alter the surveillance system feed. I'll go to the holodeck, link into the internal sensors from there, and create an alternative view of what is going on inside the interrogation room.
What are you doing in here? This is a restricted area. How dare you? Who are you? Superior. I will not stand for insults in my own office from suspicious officers. Commander Janek will... Commander, yes. Of course, Commander Janek knows that you're here. The prisoner is a human lieutenant from the USS Deneva. She has been most uncooperative, but a single human female is nothing compared to my security team. You want to interrogate the human? The attack by the Federation did result
Love how
in some
rude I am.
damage to the ship. Perhaps I am suffering some temporary hearing loss. I will be certain to check in with sickbay. In the meantime, how might I assist? Understood, sir. The prisoner has been secured in Interrogation Room 1. It is down the hall and to your right. My office...
Lieutenant Jane Frederick, Starfleet ID number 246... Lieutenant Jane Frederick, Starfleet ID number 24601. I don't have anything else. That's exactly what the Tal Shiar would say. That's a legitimate code. You're one of Daton's followers? It's possible the Tal Shiar could have cracked our codes, but supposing I believe you. What? So you're going to pretend to interrogate me, and we need to sell the Tal Shiar on the story. Once we've done that, you'll detonate a charge, and I'll make a run for it. And then you'll shoot me with a concealed transporter beam. I'll give you credit. The Tal Shiar won't be expecting this.
Oh. Okay.
I think that'll do it. Any more and they might become suspicious. I'll be ready. Just make sure you're the one who shoots me. I'd rather not die today.
Cool.
She looked like the type to make a run for it. I should have warned you, sir. I'm sorry you had to take personal action. I'll remind my teams to be more alert next time. But did you get any useful information before she died? It looks like we took some additional damage in the fight with the Federation. I assure you my people have full control of the situation. The other prisoner will have no opportunity to escape.
The Starfleet officer should be safe, but we have another problem. Janek captured the captain of the USS Nor, and she will go to great lengths to learn all that a Starfleet captain knows.
Go to bridge.
How unfortunate. It would have been preferable if you had not killed the prisoner, but I understand that you didn't have a choice. As you said, she was attempting to escape. All is not lost. I will get the information you failed to collect from Captain Sovan. The Tal Shiar thanks you for your assistance, but I have everything under control now. What? Computer, activate stasis field.
Stasis field activated.
We took some damage in the attack. Nothing that can't be repaired. Thank you for your assistance. You will be contacted when the Tal Shiar has need of your skills again. Dismissed.
No.
I'll do what I can for Captain Sovan. Maybe I can find a way to get him back to the Federation. But you must leave now, or Janek will be suspicious. She's not easy to fool.
Okay.
I know you're taking a great risk in contacting me, but I wanted to congratulate you on a job well done. Drake reports that the Federation forces were successful in their ruse, and the fact that you're still alive to hear this transmission is a good sign that the Tal Shiar have accepted you. Commander Janek should be contacting you soon. Our intel indicates that she has been assigned as your Tal Shiar handler. Do what she asks. We will work on extracting the captain. However, once someone is in the Tal Shiar's clutches, getting them out again is easier said than done. Was there something?
Congratulations, Admiral.
Okay.
The Tal Shiar is quite impressed with your actions in the Unroth system. Accordingly, we are rerouting you to the Talis system to assist in salvage operations vital to Tal Shiar interests. Although this is a simple salvage mission, the target is a high-value one. Failure is not an option. Succeed in this task, and you will have demonstrated your capability and your loyalty. Those are the qualities that Tal Shiar values most.
Okie dokie. All right, I am going to call it there because it is nearly 1:30. Massive thank you for your patience and understanding with some of the tech issues I've been experiencing. I will continue to monitor it and you know, see where we get to. But thank you so much for joining me. Let's do our usual thank yous. I do need to get things set up again because it down. There we go. All right, so massive thank you to Kevin, Paul, Sashi, and thank you to Sashi and Monk for joining me in game. Awesome as always. Thank you to Monk.
She's a goddess of war while bullets fly. Typing tactics,
such a great chat.
Strategies her game. Team player vibes, she's breaking the frame. Click and clash, the world's on fire. Athena leads, taking us higher. Her war cry echoes through the screen.
Alright, that's everybody. Depending on where you are in the world, I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, or evening. Again, thank you for your patience and understanding as I get my rig right. But I'm really looking forward to joining you again tomorrow. We'll see what we jump on with in the morning. I don't have any activities that I need to do in the morning, so I might get on a bit earlier. You never know, I might do some Startrekonline early in the morning, and then we'll go from there. But if not, that's okay. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. As I said, trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. It's just a personal goal for our little community, and we're getting ever so close, so it's really, really exciting. We cracked 800 in the last couple of days. Super cool. All right, I appreciate you all. Take care, look after yourselves, and share some kindness out there if you can. I hope kindness finds you as well. All right, catch you later.
Raging, but she stays cool, leading her team with her golden rule. Respect the game, give it your best. Athena proves she's above the rest.